Stop.
Yo, I'm Bob. Into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Happen to be totally blind since birth. Gonna be unboxing a 2-pack from NECA. And this is from the 87 tune. This is Splinter versus Baxter Stockman, the Fly. So, I'm not sure in which order I'm going to be publishing these. This is the first pack I'm doing. This will probably come after the premonition of a permutation 4-pack. That's probably going to have to be split into several videos because there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. I should be able to get this 2-pack done in a single video, I hope. Alright, so I love talking about the voice actors from the original tune a lot. So, I mean, everybody knows Splinter was voiced by the late, great Peter Renaday. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff in here. I hope I don't drop anything. Yikes. Nothing looks like it's coming apart or anything. Everything looks nice and taped in here. Alright, so wow. This looks like Baxter on the left. This looks like Splinter on the right. So I am looking forward to getting into these guys and really seeing what they have to offer. Cannot wait. I love the 80s tune. Anyway,
Pause video.
gonna unbox these and have a closer look back in the blink of an eye.
Space. Resume.
Alright, I figured we'd start with Splinter. So as I said, he was voiced by Peter Renaday in the 80s tune. And I'm glad to have a Splinter with a cloth robe. I took mine off when I was a kid. Don't know why I did. I just left it off. So he didn't really have his kimono on. So he was always indecent when I was a kid. It's just like, hey, he doesn't need the robe. Here he is from the back. Got the rat tail going down. And he has his cane here in the right. I hope that he's holding it the correct way. I mean, looks like that's the top of it. I would imagine, you know, he'd be able to walk with it like that.
Stop. Pause video.
I already have a gripping hand attached on the right. He's got quite a few hands, but I mean, I don't think I'm gonna take a look at those. I just attached one gripping hand there, and he's got another hand here on the left. I mean, I guess he could hold something if he needs to in his left hand. And I think you can open the mouth a little bit if you want. That's really cool. I'm glad that they added that little articulated jaw there for him.
Stop. Pause video. Space. Resume.
All right, so Splinter, he's also got some episode-specific accessories, and this sword here should be the sword of Yurikawa. That was from a season 6 episode. Splinter and Shredder were always, well, Shredder was always obsessed with swords. You saw it in Ninja Sword of Nowhere, Shredder's new sword, in which he was after Excalibur, and then Shredder was also after this baby. In Sword of Yurikawa. So yeah, I think that's the same episode in which I think Rob Paulson was voicing this weapons obsessed crazy guy. Was it Ladrone? Lafayette Ladrone, I think his name was. So you had it was a pretty cool episode. I always liked it when our turtle voice actors got to play some crazy off the wall bad guys. And so this sword can actually, you know, light on fire. So, Splinter did wield this for a bit in the episode. Kind of flamed up like this. So you get this really cool flame effect that goes over the sword here. That was one of my favorite season 6 episodes. I remember seeing that in 1992, I believe. Fall in 92 it would have been on CBS. So yeah, cool flame effect there that you can incorporate there in this. I love these episode specific accessories.
Stop. Pause. Space. Resume.
So, this thing here is from Blast from the Past. It was a clip show, but you got to see Splinter doing what was called the Curly maneuver. And it was a way to convince this spirit, Shibano-sama, that Splinter was the true leader of the Foot Clan. It was a hilarious bit at the end of the episode. I don't know which way this scroll is supposed to be held. So we'll turn it all around. Yeah, it was a lot of Three Stooges gags at the end of the episode, and when Splinter was doing the nyuk nyuk nyuks and the just the stumbling around and stuff for the Curly maneuver, the ghost was like, "You are the true leader of the Foot Clan," and Shredder's an imposter. And that was one of my favorite bits from when I was a kid. So even though Blast from the Past was a clip show, the Curly maneuver was always one of my all-time favorite bits of shtick in the 80s tune. I didn't quite get it when I was 6 because I hadn't yet watched the Three Stooges. I feel like I saw that when I was like 7 or 8. Some of the old Three Stooges episodes that my mom and my dad were into. So he's also got a couple of books too. This is probably upside down. This is the art book where he got the turtles' names from, I do believe, because it's open. We'll turn it around, right side up. You're probably not going to be able to see this because the text is probably really, really, really tiny. Turn it around again. Turn it this way. Turn it that way. Yada, yada, yada. He's got a closed book as well. Got to catch up on his reading, I guess. You can't really hold these, but I like that he comes with some little cozy accessories that he would come with. Got a little book there too that you can, I don't know, do whatever with. I think that just about covers it for Splinter. I give him a 10 out of 10. I love the sword, the scroll. Boy, that Curly maneuver just cracked me up when I got a bit older and appreciated the Three Stooges bit. It was just off the wall and one of the craziest gags I've seen in any cartoon ever. Like, oh wow, so the Foot Clan base their proof of identity on the Three Stooges. Okay.
Stop.
I guess I could buy that. It still cracks me up to this day, hearing Peter Renaday do the
Pause video recording
nyuk
button.
nyuks and all that stuff. If you can, go back and watch Blast from the Past, even though it is a clip show, rehashing the first 5 episodes of the show because Splinter loses his memory and the turtles are trying to help him remember who he is and stuff like that. It's still a fantastic ending though. I love that episode.
Stop taking. Pause video. Space. Resume.
Okay, Splinter's also got a tiny, tiny, tiny little rat. Because his only friends were the rats. If you remember the pilot, before the turtles fell down the sewer there. So you got a little rat. I hope this video is not going to be like 20-something minutes. We're already 8 in. And I'm just now finishing up Splinter. I don't know if I want to make this a 2-parter or not. I feel like that's kind of cheap to do that. And he's also got a little medallion. I forgot to show that, so he can wear that around his neck. I think you can actually have the rat holding it. I had that scene described to me, I think, in the show, the pilot, I think. But yeah, he's got his little medallion there. That's cool. You can have him wearing it if you want. Fits very snugly around his neck. So yeah, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 for Splinter.
Stop. Pause video.
One of my all-time favorite characters, and thinking of the late great Peter Renaday as I filmed this. Film this figure review. It's just one of my favorite characters. I love Splinter. All right, next up.
Stop taking. Pause video. Space. Resume.
All right, now we're getting to one of my favorite characters. I say that a lot about Turtles characters. Baxter Stockman. This is Baxter post mutation here. Baxter in fly form. So I always wanted him to come with his gun that he got in Enter the Fly. So I think that's probably what this little blaster is in his left hand here, after he was, bonded, mutated with the Fly in the malfunctioning disintegrator unit, thanks to Krang. I think he broke a window somewhere, got a weapon out of, I would imagine, Krang's armory. So he's got that in his left hand. And he's so little. he's such a little guy. I feel like the Playmates figure was a bit bigger, but I like this version of Baxter a lot. This is how he should be if we're looking at him from the cartoon. So he's got his wings there. You can move him around. He's got his little fly arms there on his back too, that you can. They're articulated as well. And so here in his right hand is the Mutazoo ray, and that comes from Bye Bye Fly, in which his buddy Z, we'll take a look at Z in a minute, he gave him this. This could turn anyone into any animal Baxter wanted, and he had a lot of fun with this. We'll look at his test subjects and say, I love that we get this stuff with him, because when we were kids, we got the anti-turtle swatter with Baxter. That's about it. Here, we get some firepower for this little guy to wield. And he's just such a cool character. I love the cartoon accurate proportions of this guy. I had no idea how little he is. He's kind of cute. He is, of course, voiced by the amazing Pat Fraley. And yeah, Baxter's always been one of my favorite bad guys. Just such a cool design. And him mutating into a fly was like a huge surprise for me when I was a kid. I loved that episode. Got the VHS from Toys R Us. I remember that. Case of the Killer Pizzas and Enter the Fly.
Stop. Pause video. Space. Resume.
So Baxter has what I'm thinking is probably the Gazai leaf. Or the I don't know if it's the Doku plant or the Gazai leaf. I would think it's the Gazai leaf from Enter the Fly. April was poisoned by the Doku plant. The turtles needed to find the Gazai leaf to cure her. You had, Shredder having Baxter grab the Gazai to lure them into a trap. So I would imagine this is probably the the MacGuffin of the episode here. I don't know why he'd come with the Doku plant, because Shredder was the one who gave April the Doku plant. I mean, if that's what this is, that's cool too, because I like both show-specific accessories. But yeah, it's a little... I'm hoping it's the Gazai leaf, because it would make sense for Baxter to kind of flaunt that. Like, oh, look what I got. You guys want it? Come get it.
Stop. Pause video. Space. Resume.
So yeah, this is one of the test subjects of Baxter's Mutazoo ray. This is Mikey as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Gerbil, or Gerbil Mikey. He's really, 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 really little. Here he is from the back here. So the next one is kind of going to be difficult for me to show because he's even smaller.
Stop. Pause video.
I don't think I could have Baxter holding these guys. I don't think they fit in his hands very well. I don't want to break these.
Space. Resume.
Okay, this guy is so little. I don't even know if anybody's going to be able to tell who he is, but this is Fly Shredder from Bye Bye Fly. Baxter turned him into a fly to get revenge on him for being turned into a fly himself. Hopefully he's being held the right way. I think this is probably Fly Shredder. You see, he's got these big wings here. My fingers are blocking all proportions of this guy. He's just such a little Staction figure here. And this will about do for the set. I mean, yeah, Baxter's got some gripping hands. He's got some other hands you can attach to him. I don't really show him with all the hands anymore because it takes up like a lot of filming time. I think I've been filming this thing for like 40 minutes trying to unpack them, trying to show off what I could. This is a 15-minute video, but it's been a lot of fun because we get so much episode-specific accessory goodness in this pack. And I would give it a 10 out of 10. Oh, just a second.
Stop. Take. Pause. Space. Resume.
I almost forgot Baxter's supercomputer buddy Z. So yeah, this is we saw him in Bye Bye Fly. Z gifted Baxter the Mutazoo Ray. He's always just wanted a buddy, and Baxter does become his best buddy. They show up again in Son of Return of the Fly 2, and Z gets a new body. That was a good episode too. But yeah, this is his computer buddy here. I think from what I've been told, there's like a little face here. And yeah, he's just Baxter's supercomputer buddy. I just want a friend. And not much to him. It looks like there's something that can attach here, which that would kind of be cool if we actually got a body for Z. I don't know what that would look like, but it looks like this can attach some. Maybe it's just somewhere to sit him. I don't know, but yeah, we get a little buddy for Baxter. So I love that we get Z in the set. Such a cool partner in crime for Baxter to chum around with. I think Z was also in Revenge of the Fly. Yeah, where they were mutating all the Channel 6 news people into, insects. And well, more than that, but yeah, pretty good episode. This video has been long enough. I had a heck of a good time unboxing all of this stuff. Man, this is probably taking me the longest to film. It's just because of all the stuff that it's come with, but 11 out of 10 for both figures. And thank you for bearing with me this long. I will hear you guys next time. No, it didn't have to be a 2-part video. We did it all in one take.
Stop taking.
All right. We'll kick some shell next time.